well, he's
he'll be here to end the stream. Like, he'll be on the back end of things to end the stream, but I don't know.
Look, either I'm fucking up, and I tried to send Ken a DM. I was playing it up for the stream. Like, fuck him. But I was trying to send him a message.
I'll DM
it's failed to load, so maybe he has me blocked.
Oh, damn.
What is he doing, man?
Ken's mad at me, apparently. I don't know. Let me look at these DMs. They're not good. We're gonna find mine.
What did you guys do to my boy Ken?
I may have said we don't whine or bitch when it comes to streaming on Nerds. We just go live, and he may have taken that to offense, and I'm sorry. Hey, do you know that Dark? Dark. Do you know that Dark is after Jeff?
Darn, I can't find any. Oh, hey, Ken. Perfect.
Oh, he's here. Hey, Ken.
Hey, bro.
Oh, never mind.
Your fucking redirect is in for Dark. I made sure. All right, so you ain't gotta worry about that. Also, are you still talking shit about me? Because people are telling me you're still trashing me. I thought me and you were good.
No, we're good on the military stuff. We're good on the you don't hate the gays. Now it's like normal, just like, come on, let's improve his streamers critique. But if you look in the side chat, I did try to send you a message, and there's like legitimately an error message. Says messages failed to load. I can't DM you anything.
Did you block him?
I don't know.
All right, like, look, if it's general banter, that's fine. But people are saying that you were just trashing me out. So I just want to make sure we're good, bro. That's it. If it's just stream banter, I'm for it.
Yeah, no, it's stream banter. You know, it's like you here.
We are back, ladies and gentlemen. It is Friday, or at least all the stream was from Friday, and it's technically now Saturday morning or Saturday afternoon. I don't know when this is going to be uploaded, and truthfully, most of these streams I was either asleep or away. Yeah, so I kind of had to cast them, towards the end of the day. I played most of them on fast speed because that's the only way to really get through most of it, because there wasn't really much going on, right? For the most part, it wasn't a lot, right? So let's go into Cafe. What happened in Cafe today? Not much happened in Cafe, and I'm probably going to repeat that a number of times. This video may be shorter than 30 minutes, who knows? Mostly because I think that, as I said before in my last video, I think lolcowlive, or really the grand whole of the LCU, it's basically in a bit of a stagnation. And throughout most of lolcowcafe, it was whatever. The Batgirl, she's okay. Without Ken or Bean, I think the show has a hard time keeping up. It needs either Ken or Bean to be even bearable watch. But I'm not saying this other guy isn't bad. I can't think of his name. His name it's escaping my head. He wasn't a bad host. I'm just saying that there was a bit of awkwardness in there that you can tell. And I don't think it was mostly because he was around a woman. I just think it's because rather than being in a show that, because he usually does tech talk, was it's like late into the night, like really late, like around like 2 a.m. I believe, 4 a.m. Where Cafe is more late into, like, it's like more into the morning, and that's weird what I just said, right? It's into more in the morning. So because of that, the show is very different. Also, I do like how Tech Protect is talking shit on Ken, and like he's gonna probably like, well, it's a streamer banter, but like, It's sort of how I said about how some people, when they become mods, it's usually because in their own real life, they're generally very weak or powerless. Alright, next on to Dark.
And Nibri goes, I love how involved Keem is with the shows. Bitch, I love how involved you are with the shows. I see you on like every show. Pat yourself on the back. I don't need it, bro.
Do I need to add an audio source for that browser thing?
No, because it's already picking up your desktop audio, right?
Yeah, it's picking up desktop.
Well, yeah, you're good.
No, I'm not picking up desktop on this. I'm just doing Discord directly, and then Chrome if I open it up. Well, it's through Chrome, so can we get actually, chat, if you want to help support, make sure that we can do this correctly. Someone drop a super chat. What is it?
It's only set to 10, so if someone drops $9.99 or whatever, so there we go. Did it work? It worked.
There it goes.
Oh, it didn't work because he's Canadian and their money's not worth as much as ours.
Sorry, Con. Can an American drop a $10 super chat? Help a homie out. We're trying to test this shit today. I'm sorry, Con. I love you, Con. My girlfriend in the chat saying, I'm gonna need you to let me in. I think she forgot her key. She's going home from work. All right, Con. Thank you for the 20.
That's gonna work. It's gonna work. Come on.
Did it?
I just don't know if it did audio.
Not much really happened in Dari. It was sort of just Tech Protect kind of just glazing Keemstar, as well as them doing some tryouts with what do you expect. Like, I think the issue with the LCU is that there is a potential, because I think with any group there is a lot of, how I would say, a lot of people who can be viewed as talent, but at the same time I feel like they hit their barrel, right? I feel like they hit their barrel as we currently speak. Right, scraping the barrel from my heart to iron. lovers out there, right? Scraping the barrel. And I feel like some of the people they had on, I feel like with just a bit more time, they could be more entertaining. But then again, within the LCU, I feel like what drives the LCU is just how can you run with drama or content. Because, like, for a good instance, I never found Twiggy entertaining, but he knew how to stir the shit, right? I don't really find Becky as entertaining, but she knows how to stir the shit and get people riled up. Same thing with Tina. So one of the things within the LCU is you need to be willing to get your hand really, really dirty, but also be willing to be very pity, but also be willing to glaze yet criticize Keem. Yeah. I don't know. I didn't really care for Dark. I just found Tech Protect to be whatever. He kind of reminds me as like Mexican. He is like, oh my god, it sounds so bad. He's like the Mexican. He's like a mix between Destiny and Nick Fuentes. I don't know why, but he gives me like Nick Fuentes Destiny vibes. Just the way he talks, the way he acts. Could be the Cristizo in him. Could be the Mestizo in me. He's just saying like he is Nick Fuentes with a bit of Destiny. I don't know. Let's move on to nerds.
All 4 of these clips, they're all really short.
Wow. Hey, look, my boy looking good. Hey, my boy swag up.
We're gonna do it on 1.5.
What's up? Is your having a glow up?
Wait, did you hear what he asked? Did you
Who
talk
do you hate
over
the
him?
most?
Yeah, who do you hate the most in the LCU?
It's obvious the question. That's why I talked over him.
No, you're good. I just didn't know if the audience heard it.
Why don't you say?
I'll say second worst.
No, first. Don't be dismayed. It's Lolcow Dark. Bento's down.
I made agreement. I was
You made agreement with the sign? Is it a contract?
a verbal agreement.
I don't my ass, dog. Say it.
Wait, pause it.
This
Pause it.
is
Pause it.
Lolcow
This
Dark.
is a short clip, Buff. We're not
No, I
pausing
know.
clips. No pausing clips. Fucking let the clip play and talk about it when it's over. It's almost done. You can finish it.
You want to shot back into the
Eating you up.
You're breaking it out of me. Okay, fucking Zay Zooted.
Yeah, why?
Broken stickers on contract, damn.
No, I don't get fuck this right now. Yeah, if you've seen history, you already know why. Billy knows why. Pastor knows why.
Okay, what'd you want to say? There you go. What'd you want to say?
He got coaxed into it though. That's not fair.
Did he get coaxed into it? Because here's the thing. In my eyes, right? He could have said anybody else. He didn't have to bring up the contract. He didn't have to bring up nothing. He's still so petty. In his eyes, he's like, well, I know I can't say her. So I'm just going to be like, well, I can't say her instead. He could have said anybody. He could have just gave a bullshit fucking answer. But he's still keeping up the hate boner. You know what? You're just trying to make excuses for him being like, he got coaxed into it. He could have said anybody. And then he would have been done with it. Happy
Oh my
birthday.
god. Don't worry about it. It's passed over. I just want to let them know. Don't keep going. It doesn't make sense. He tried though.
No,
He tried.
We're not done. We're not done. No, I don't want to hear it because we're not done. I don't want to hear it because we're not done. If it was just that one clip, absolutely, Bob. Also, Phantom Mutation just sent 10 lolcownerd memberships.
I'm gonna make it quick, Zay. My buddy Phantom Mutation, another brother of the movement, showing 10 more people the way. The 10 more people the way of the mazer. Do you not understand the life of being a green? Do you not understand the life of being a gray? Not understanding the green passions that's awaiting you. Not understanding what you could really be. Not knowing that you can be part of the LCU in the Discord. Watching Nerd Nami. If you upgrade for $5 more, I'm gonna hit it one more time. $5 more.
Beautiful. Let's get to these clips. They've heard enough of your sermons.
The audience cannot know who the fuck you are, Pharaoh. Your show had no viewers when it was just you and the other fucking dickheads on the show. When Buff Weeb came in and made a popular channel, so everyone watching, what is it, 754 people who have no idea who you are. Explain to them.
About nerds. Yeah, my fucking co-host was Zay Zooted and just made the whole show about her. Had fucking teams controlling the entire show all the time. Got tired of it. I tried to send it to her. I get axed out. That's all it is. That's all it was. And
You've
then
done it for a while, haven't you?
I said it like 15,000 times.
Yeah. The Fury was released again.
Okay, so Buff, stop fucking dropping out of your chair. Come back to life. Come, I want to ask you something, Buff. Come, have a conversation with me. In the chair.
I don't like when people talk nice about me. I run away from compliments.
So, okay.
I don't like that
The
shit.
one thing I wanted to say is you work with the exact same team that Farrah was just talking about. The literally.
Not really much happened in nerds. Really, they kind of just went over some clip about Farrell talking shit about Zay Zooted. It's whatever. It's like, dude, if you have such a bad grudge against her or whatever, like, kind of let it go. Like, what are you doing with your life? It's just internet shit. It's not like she like went out and ruined your personal life. That'd be way different. Like if she went out and ruined your personal life, then 100%, you know, it's whatever, free game. But it's just online internet crap. You know, get over yourself, man. It's not really a big deal, but at the same time, it's like you're dragging out a beef that like I think no one really cares but yourself. Because we've seen Pharaoh number of times get on live, get on the show, and then just talk crap about Zay Zooted. And I'm not the biggest Zay Zooted fan. I don't even like Zay Zooted. I don't even care for her that much. But it is true what Pharaoh does say that like yeah, like the only real entertaining factor of Nerd is one buff weed, even though I do kind of see one buff as sort of the token black guy, sort of like a one trick pony, but like that's whatever. Like I don't really necessarily see that it's mostly a bad thing. It's just dude, like, get over yourself. Like she runs a successful show because, and I know people are gonna be like, oh, but nerd numbers are in between like what, around like 480 to 500, around that ballpark. And they have around subscriber base of like almost 5,000, 6,000. That's better than most people with the same amount of subscribers. Let's not lie to ourselves about that one right there, ladies and gentlemen. All right, moving on to milkers.
Personal trainer, because look at you. Put that
I don't have a personal trainer. I'm not the one who's claiming to be a personal trainer when I don't have any qualifications. Unlike you. Where's your publications? We all know you're not public. And the worst part is you're clearly trying to be a host on here, and you have no idea how to host because you don't know how to let other people talk. You make Roxy look quiet. What the fuck?
I'm trying to be quiet. I never be quiet. That's a compliment. If I can get Roxy to be quiet, that means that there's some shit in there. Anyways, Roxy, I'm trying to be a host. I'm just. Oh, but it's okay. You don't have to project onto me because you're not
you're only made up with a flower in your hair, and you're not trying to be a host. Okay.
Yes. Okay, the vibe is actually. Pause. You don't know how to let people talk. Look at you.
I'm just looking at myself.
Scale back to the vodka, babe. Scale back to the vodka. Let's not get too silly here. Oh, Jesus.
Becky, wait! You're not doing a shot. I want to do a shot with you. Fuck.
You know what? If hosting means I'm gonna end up with like you.
Oh my God. I'm just waiting 20 minutes for this bitch to finish reciting War and Peace over here.
Okay, no, thank you. Thank you for letting me continue. I appreciate the pause. Anyways, I was saying, Michelle, you make so much money. You're this big time, big shot hostess. The only thing I see big about you is that waist.
Actually, bitch, I'm sure it's probably smaller than
Oh my God.
Pilates percent, bitch. You tried it.
We're gonna get another.
You tried it. You tried.
She's gonna be the first neuroscientist on OnlyFans. That's the path record she's on.
Actually, I don't have an OF, but first neurosurgeon with an OF, that's kind of crazy. But no,
I'm a neurosurgeon now.
No, one day. Inshallah, one day.
Inshallah, one day. You have to study for 19 years to be a neurosurgeon. What the fuck are you on?
Who says I can't? I started uni at 17 and
you're a neurosurgeon now.
I'm like you. I'm not a LARPing lying sack of shit.
CD-ROM, I have a question for you.
I mean, look at you, babe. Is it a fucking broom?
So, mostly a milker, what the usual stick. Leaking, lying, and Becky coming in. I don't think Tina really came in. I don't really remember much of Milker besides a few stuff and this new girl named Pupstar, who I think may or may not become a host later on the line. Let's be real, she probably will be, or she'll probably come on multiple shows. Yeah, Funny Tech Guy's here again. He's kind of irrelevant. Pupstar more or less dominated Milker for the most part, but it was hilarious to see Becky come in because apparently Pupstar is some type of like scientist or STEM. I'm not really sure. I could be misremembering. And Becky kind of came in. I do like how Pupstar straight up does say that Becky is a LARPing as somebody with a Harvard degree. Hilarious. It's so comical to see it, and I think I'm not the only one who probably thinks like anytime there's a young, prettier girl, Becky's threatened, which makes sense, right? If you have a younger sexual peer, someone who's a lot more, I guess, in tune with your audience, there are gonna be people who are gonna support her more than you. I mean, I'm not denying Becky doesn't have supporters, but like every time there's a younger, hotter girl, Becky is always been threatened. Come on, even back when Queen first started, Becky was threatened by Lynx and Grays. I think we all know that for a fact. And I think, I'm not saying it, well, I am going to say it, and I'm not sure how true this could be, but I feel like once there's a girl who's a lot more established and who's able to compete with Becky tick to tack, I think Becky will start to really wane with Keemstar. Let's be real. And I think she knows that because, like, one of the things, something I read from the Dune books is that sex and sexual stuff like that is power, especially among powerful men. Whether or not Keem wants to bang Becky, which I don't think so, she's at least going to use some of her femininity to the best of her ability to sway Keem, even if it's not anything sexual. But if there's a younger girl, because we all know Keem is in an open, like, it's been admitted that he is in some type of open relationship with other, it's only with females, which is a very common thing actually. And to Becky that is a threat because that younger girl can, have more sway with Keem. And come on, we've seen how Keem is like with younger girls. When I mean younger girls, I mean younger women. I should not be saying girl, younger women, like early adult women, right? We can tell that Becky sees it as a threat. Even if she's trying to play a character, she knows that is a direct threat. Most places are like that. Okay, but too loud.
No, and yes, but I'm sorry. I don't mean to be. I'll turn off my camera.
No, it's okay. I just wanted to know if you've been crying because I wanted to say thank you. I was really freaking out. I genuinely was seeing my life flash before my eyes, and I really appreciate you doing that for me. I will never have another mean word for you in life. God bless you.
That's a lie.
Fucking cunt.
See?
Okay, Scully, you're forgiven. Thank you.
That was a good apology too, wasn't it?
Great.
That's someone who took. You should, for the future, you should pay attention to this. She took complete ownership for what she did. She explained why she did it without making an excuse, and she apologized right away at the beginning and the end. It was an apology sandwich. That's a good, high-quality apology.
Ladies and gentlemen, now live on the show, Tammy 10.
Oh my God.
You gonna turn on your camera, Tammy 10?
No, it's loading. It's loading. Give me time.
Now, do you have 10 inches? Is that the deal?
No.
Is that your Twitter?
That's not my Twitter. That's why when I saw that Tammy 10 was a fellow woman of color, I was like, oh, well, I fear this may be solidified. But no, I don't know her.
Did you put extra cocoa butter on or lotion or what?
No, I didn't. I think it's just the sun has moved and shifted along with the light, so it's
oh my God, things went in my mind that need to leave my mind.
It's shea butter. I recommend that all of you use it. If you want to, well, you won't glow like this, but if you want to, age very well, get some shea butter.
Shea butter.
You would never go blonde, right? You would never go blonde, right?
No.
All right, good. You're fine.
Okay, yeah, no, I won't.
Yeah, I see you over there.
Yeah, well, I bet she's willing to do jumping jacks, unlike you.
She did one yesterday.
I did one jumping jack yesterday for like, how much was it? Like $10 or something? It was so that.
She tried to work out the fucking math on like how much it would have to be versus how much doing one jumping jack. It was so funny.
No, there's this real thing out there on Discord where like women, they make their OnlyFans and they have menus where like they'll go like a pussy pick is $10 or this is like 15. So there's like a base rate for how much each body part costs in like a sexual manner. So we can extrapolate this to like the real life and we can legalize prostitution and like make unions and like put like quotas on these things. Like we can have like a minimum wage for prostitution. Like it's real.
She literally did the fucking math live.
It's $10 for like an ass pick, and that means an ass is worth $10 base rate. So if you like have like a soapy butt pick, that's $15. And then we can like scale this more large scale, so you won't get scaled.
It's endearing, but you can't keep letting them get away with it.
Women are always taking advantage of me. The tears, this, that. Do I look like a mermaid? I always fall for it. Okay. Thank you. Welcome to Cash Cow, Dustin. Okay, so Tammy 10. All right. Tomorrow, there is going to be a garage sale. All right. Boogie's running the garage sale at 2 p.m. Eastern, and we're going to be streaming it right here. All right. He does have a lot. You can see in the back, he has a lot of brooms to sell. All right. So I need you to give us a proper commercial for this garage sale.
And you can kind of just tell the way Keem is looking at her and the way he's responding to her that he is aroused, or his interest is very much there. And I wouldn't be surprised if Keem gives her own show. And to Becky, that's like a threat. And we know Becky is going to try to do everything in her power to get her off a show. Because she's admitted a number of times. She admitted a number of times of doing that, right? And it is messed up, but that is power, right? Like, because lolcowlive, you gotta play politics. You gotta play with the balls. You gotta play with everybody. And I think Becky kind of knows that, but I think Becky also knows if somebody comes in who is more favored by the people or more favored by the grander audience, that is a real concern on her end, right? And again, just by the way Keem is reacting to this new girl, Popstar, you can tell that he's interested, he's aroused. Whether or not it's a good thing, I don't know. I don't really know. I'll let you guys decide that one. Because most of Live and really most of Milker's was your usual rigmarole stick. And I feel like this could have been a whole lot better. Right? If there was like some more entertaining factor. Thank God it's Friday on my end. And most of my audience don't watch Live or any of the LSU. And I'm sort of the recap. Honestly, at this point, Live is like, oh my God. Please, anything. Like, give me some real serious drama. Because I would like to see them, get into more beef with other YouTubers just for them to draw an audience, just like the RTU days. But that's not gonna happen anytime soon, y'all.
Wait a second, wait a second.
Is Micah not available on here to try to help out? Jesus Christ, why the fuck are you doing
Boogie, I have a way for us to make more money. Mary just gave us 50 for jumping jacks. Instead of you having to do them, Boogie, I think the new bitch should have to.
No, it should be you. It's your show.
No, it should be you because that's
Is
the only way
on
to
your
do
show?
it.
No, am I on your show? No, you do.
I think Tammy could do it. I think Tammy could do it.
Get your man on the you're not willing to perform for your own audience.
Remember,
two bitches on the screen. See, look at two bitches on the screen that think tits are her personality. What is going on?
Boogie.
Entertain your audience, Becky. Entertain your audience. Your job.
If you both would ever shut up, I could. Remember when you donate to Remember, people, when you donate to Queens, you are donating to the biggest titties in the LCU. I'm like this. Short, saggy bitch that you can have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
The poop is not moving. Oh, sorry.
It moves, Tina. Stop staring at the area above my pussy.
Take your turn. Take your goddamn booty, motherfucker.
Your turn, Tammy. Wait, Boogie, just 1 minute because you deserve our full undivided attention. Tammy, your turn. Oh, bitch. Cat got her tongue. Goodbye. Hello, Boogie.
I know she's fat. You can tell.
She can come back later.
All right.
Shut up, fatty.
We already have enough tits on the show. We don't need you here. Tammy 10. Whatever your stupid acronym is. Boogie, go ahead. Please, you have the floor.
I noticed that we.
Yeah, this is what I mean. Queens isn't any better. They did bring in Sweet Tea and the other girl, Pigtail. The usual sticks, just talking crap that you usually find. It wasn't as much as you think. Honestly, could a queen be better than today's little stream? Probably, but at this point on my end, I'm like, come on, queens, give me some real drama, give me some real fighting. Maybe it's because I'm a little tired and I'm hoping that we may start to see a little bit more tension. Because I think getting into the end of the video now, I said, I think it's like the third or fourth time I'm saying it. The LCU has been in a state of stagnation. And after we're watching all of this, this really tells you everything about the stagnation they're going through. If I'm doing short 5 minutes, less than 5 minutes, 4-minute clips, and speeding them up, it's kind of tell you something about where the LCU is at right now currently. But till then, have a good one, be safe, and as always, God bless.